Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Wednesday, March 25th, 2020. In the headlines today, Prince Charles of the royal family at age 71 has been confirmed to have the coronavirus. And I want to expose what a ritual this is and how it's a direct parallel to the death of his former wife, Princess Diana, which I've written about in my book. If you're new here, we're going to talk about Gematria, the practice of coding numbers into words, which comes from Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism, which states God created the world with letters, numbers, and words. When you learn this simple code, you can see through news propaganda, the royal family, the Vatican, governments of the world from the UK to the US operate by this code every single day. So, notice, Prince Charles is 71 years old right now. Specific number to the word royal and royal family, just like how the Queen was 71 when Princess Diana died. So royal has gematria of 71. And from Prince Charles' birthday to this news story coming March 25th, we'll get to how he was diagnosed Monday according to the story, but from his birthday to the news story is 132 days later. And in a moment, we'll talk about how Princess Diana died 132 days after the Queen's 71st birthday. But again, 132 is symbolic because England equals 132, so does Princess Diana, so does Westminster, where the royal family is. And again, in 1997, Princess Diana died on August 31st. The Queen was 71 years old at the time, born April 21st, 1926. From the Queen's April 21st birthday to Diana's August 31st death was 132 days. The exact same pattern. If you've not seen my work on Princess Diana's death, I highly suggest you pick up my book, Letters and Numbers. There's a whole lot more to the riddle, but again, history repeats itself by the numbers, as it so often does when you learn this very simple code that you could teach to a child who's 5 or 6 years old truly. It's, if you can read, if you can do basic addition, you're in business. This code is that simple. And this code is used worldwide. English is the language of the New World Order. So with regards to the date this news comes on, March 25th, 2020, it is a date with numerology of 68 and 32. And the name Prince Charles equals 131 with the alphabetic order, 68 with the alphabetic order and rules numerology. 131 is the 32nd prime number. So there's a direct relationship with 131 and 32. My next video will be on another celebrity who's come down with coronavirus, and that's also today. It's 131 days after that celebrity's birthday, Karl Anthony Towns of the NBA, and he wears the number 32. So that'll be the next video. So the exact same numbers, same patterns. And Karl Anthony Towns equals 68, like basketball. Like how everyone in the NBA contracting coronavirus has a name summing to 68, because Wuhan is 68. So anyhow, today's date numerology, perfect numerology for the name Prince Charles, and they're saying he was diagnosed this Monday, but now we can understand why they saved a news cycle to report it. They didn't report it yesterday, they purposefully reported it today for the ritual. But with regards to Monday, from his November 14th birthday to March 23rd, that would have been 130 days after his birthday, but also his 131st day of his age. So, again, Prince Charles, 131, diagnosed with coronavirus on his 131st day of his age, and then they saved the news story for the perfect ritual, which syncs with the death of his late wife, Princess Diana. And isn't it funny that in yesterday's live stream we were just talking about how the Queen is 93 years old, Wuhan coronavirus equals 93, the number that symbolizes time. They tell us the sun is 93 million miles away. The term corona relates to the light that is shown around the edge of the sun during the time of an eclipse. Today's 27 days before the Queen's upcoming 94th birthday. The word ritual is 27. the term coronavirus pandemic is 94. She'll be turning 94 April 21st, the same day in history that Prince died. Remember that on 4/21, where Prince had the song I Would Die For You that came out 33 years before his death? He spelled it with the number 4 and the letter U, used the 21st letter, so the song, if you read it in Gematria terms, said I Would Die 4/21, the date he died, which is the Queen's birthday. But again, you guys, Gematria, it is the code to know if you want to see through the lies, the propaganda, the agenda. Every single day it's this way. Next video up will be on number 32, Carl Anthony Towns, whose 325th post on Instagram on 3/25 was about how his mom is supposedly in a coma. And again, he's number 32, coma's 32. The news story comes 131 days after his birthday, the 32nd prime. His name's 68. Again, the 3 of the first 4 NBA players to come out had named Gematria of 68. It's a sick joke what's going on, you guys. It's the celebrity virus. It is an agenda. It's using overpaid, privileged, well-known assholes to dupe the people of the world into essentially a banker's scam, because that's who's profiting from this. Mega corporations, banks, pharmaceutical industries, a lot of regular people being put out in the world, small businesses going into bankruptcy as I make this video. Who will fill in that gap for all the small businesses that are flushed out? It will be the mega corporations. It will be the banks, as it always is. This is the way this New World Order agenda is operated. And let me close out with one last point that I meant to make. Royal family has the Gematria 56 like coronavirus, like toilet paper, like shit. This is all a mockery. Our paper isn't worth shit. That's why they got us spending on the toilet paper. They got us under the mind control. Remember, coronavirus equals toilet paper equals mind control. All in the same cipher, the most pure cipher, the same one where royal family's 56. And for the record, so is Paris, France, where Princess Diana died. Paris, France is where the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry came to power. Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, 325. Today is 3/25. You could also write the date 25/3 like 253, the 22nd triangular number. Wuhan equals 22 in the most pure cipher, the alphabetic order with the rules of numerology. And again, Carl Anthony Towns' next post, his 325th Instagram post on 3/25. Again, this stuff's not a coincidence. Like I've told you guys, these people's social media is even controlled. Perfect rituals again and again. Just talked about this with Chet Hanks. If you missed that video, you definitely want to check that out. If you missed any of the work I've done on coronavirus, you definitely want to check it all out. Especially the video released earlier today, Thieves in the Night, why the $2 trillion stimulus package was passed on this specific date. Again, it's all news by the numbers. Until next time.